Yeah,
be a team so to
my results na na hard.
And yet,
Na e ba na saying said no na wa.
I know I'm
I mean share unti. Na to saying.
Mo to omo ya de chain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and now ade be a advantage with football mo bia no mo try say be ball mo side. That's one thing. Ade be a ebema advantage with football mo bia. If it's about officiating, if it's about quality players,
it's about spectating.
Yes, if it's
about frustrating you,
everything. Quality coaches,
that's the value chain.
The science of the game, omoje ball mo side. In that aspect, no, we to almost still show no.
You see, I have one main worry.
Yeah.
That as human beings, as organizations, I know that the concept of meetings by Mushia sometimes need an introspection.
Yeah.
And then higher. You see, when you fail to admit say how that is where the problems persist to. We should admit first of all.
Yeah. That we
say adena ye no enye ne kwan so no. Because now in the storm now when I can about governance structures, governance and management structures. And making sure that every department is solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but every department is solid. You are able when you coach a juma. You are able when you chairman a juma. You are able when you supporters chairman a juma. So when the roles are so well divided, to say, how do we get our people to the stadium? How do we a better than yama interest
Abba game.
Abba. Because at the moment people are not interested.
Yeah.
The fans are not interested. The corporate world is not interested.
They don't want to have anything to do with the game.
Businessmen.
No.
Be any interested. So this is a major source of worry. Today, and I'm not referring to the FE. I say, say the FE, and also almost solve Ghana football problems. It is the clubs because Kotoko Kobai, so many amfaswa. Kotoko dia. FE ni benya kakrebi. Se kane be Kotoko dia. So why should we always wait? Sit down for the GFA to fix problems. I was say clubs and fix it.
And one too.
Them to what I say. But nobody seem to care. Yeah, normal. That Matthew basic issue. To say a player is sold. Now be done topic can say.
Big issue.
Mine ain't don't play. Big clubs are selling players.
Yeah.
But when there's transparency, then go for nimdientia was any issue. Because one, and all the major sources of raising revenue for clubs, any obi stadium here omumba. But the clubs are spending more now.
Yeah.
They don't come to the stadium. Omumba. Sponsorship in shedding you. And you know, so who player back no be say Obed fano kwa obetimi aboa mo etimi dia hwe omo maka. You need to explain to the people and let him go. But I say, your fans say also be at us. Maybe a bay you, a bit me, bay you. When we first of all admit to send your match,
very necessary.
Now, I think that will solve it.
Now, then, the Ebayama and your manach and your better.
This is a criticism. Did say criticism? Today. So when you shoot criticism, you cannot solve a problem. Okay. I give example where Nena Madam to be a CEO of one of the banks. I was calling him for a discussion. Also, Bank of Ghana for near year. Say seminar will say BNT. You might break. If it's not an emergency, you might break. I'll call you. So them say, and rural banks are doing well.
Yeah.
Commercial banks are doing well. Do you know why? Because you were miraculous. So
this so.
One bank and so that is how football should also be done.
Yeah.
Say near one you see man you say.
Oh, no to enra work ne Raja boy.
Yes.
Meaning say born bit me who pictures ni videos I mean to.
Yes.
So who said the air canon. You understand that level no more one any level no. To Omodaso, they've been able to hold on to Yaboko to Dam, not Tete Yaboko to Dam. Yes, they've been able to hold on to that. Also to your call, you know. Born on the on one side you blue green visa, and on one side seats near red. Now work for the red one no good blue and one of them who say honey a raja for Nadia.
My mom baby's on metra. Modern bay against Cramon from the camera.
Inti match be our baby omukugu and Mizutu if you look at the images. Now Osha sa image we na ubisa a corporate body bear or Morocco on person be join. Inti the I can say South Africa trip, the development and the professionalism of what game no. Any the Morocco no. I think it should be a perfect opportunity for the restructuring and the revival of Kotoko. Because so kosa bia mi nu mi.
So ma kwa.
O ya fasa na say no monko. But I feel we nyame ya adoma mo mako mienu na bom. Won sentro ni kura wo koye no. You learn a lot because
so what should they do? There na e man say wo. Let me look at it from your experience. What do you think should be done?
It's something you now start from the basis.
Which is
basis in terms of proper structures and investment.
Proper structures, no.
I was speaking to one of the work guys. The uncle first saw no pakwa adwuma kwadwene kwan a na adwuma hu. And no pa yanko Kotoko secretary say no disrespect to Kotoko. But abehu nipa dodo e adwuma. A full time job o. The whole results na abenya no. Because e be office e be abehu secretary. Ne be hu accountant. Ne be administrative manager. Omo maka ni nyina ye adwuma on part time basis. On adwuma a oye. Ne be brebe mu a waye Kotoko de no. But the fan say about even your adwuma ha say ya. You're on air for no who. But obi o sorry ba e be hwe kwan e kopi skaba. You obi o hwe ba he scan ye kopa. You obi a hwe say yakofa scanner ba no. No to yakofa scanner ba no. Die nipa ne pe no e ho na e from client service no to client for no. Make sure say insem da e be ma nipa na tena che. Eno nya marketing for no. Marketing for no kopeba.
Na client for dan ka.
Ni nyina.
Omo ye scheduling.
Nti enya radio ni pe. What I realized that Oko work and other some of these Kaiser Chiefs near them too, they have personnel sir and a Juma and no pay
ya fan
a Juma.
Oh no, yeah, Juma. Obi a 15, 20, 30 ono mote.
The Juma no.
Obepo Juma nyu.
Target wo ho. Say bia e brebia ne hia we because a Juma chairman solo yi e part time.
A Juma be
say or a supporters chairman.
But and the encouragement.
Matthias, to the point is ye chairman solo free on now. One pa na wo Kotoko na adwuma no pa wie numre. Ye kwan ye be hwa ma chitafo. Omo ne Kotoko nkita wodie no e be gina yi na no pa wie numre adwuma.
And no ye is a portfolio.
Yes. Because your biggest customers is your supporters. But over the years we don't have anybody. And adwuma ne say how the supporters and the club they bet me strengthen the relationship.
Say nipa no say oye stadium attendance measurement.
Yes.
Tibia na no na nipa 30,000 event ono no about 27 then they find the reason.
Yes. To no see no kwai. And be a the field. Kwai kika nipa bom, kwai fasoma enoma ya akono. Adwuma. Into no na the recommendations ne beba. Nti say nipa no bi obeso ya no pa no watiasi. Ebia as a market.
Okay, so my question is this. Omo ene omo ye Kotoko yi. Cratch for power.
Yeah.
A cratch for chartered accountant for lawyer for chese nipa omo ni mo de.
Yeah.
Okay. So my question is, they are okay. Omo nim ana say omo emma wo mu tim ana say why?
The investment direction of the club no na this animal way.
And so who determines the direction?
Send a free.
There be
a free. So investment direction. Didn't America say Kotoko is being run on shebra. It looks like
and then shebra near wine because you see, the last time I met so tune for Kotoko asem. The last time me tie ni ye no. Okachi almost say and yet chinchina koji kuru abra. And for me, that is very instructive.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was about coach here, Ogum. And teacher said he himself understands that and on countless occasions was some body structures. And I thought say a year James will be so an apple curly di Kotoko. A quite be soon he's representing Otumfo.
Exactly.
So the recommendations, anyhow we want to run it, and only how it will go. And I make say the investment direction, you know, and can say same idea, a very fine opportunity to get things done.
But to investment direction, apart from your canon, is the resources are you providing? The independent bit me the investment nana. Until recently, and I am started say on where you know, never say additions were management team. Recently, yeah. Nancy and Alasa Fuduku be in 1 year. As and so by in 5 months.
What has been their impact?
Oh, sir,
on back a crap few months.
You say you some sponsors coming on board. You a lottery firm, you a digital platform firm, which I learned they are paying good money. You a water company coming on board. Now see a laundry company coming on board. At least bear 5 sponsors be about big room. But my point is in 1 year. So my point is say
Senator said they are doing that.
Yeah, good. My point is the investment structure directing that? Because at the piano baby and you need a seed money to one start and an additional money to protect. Ebi akotko budget muni kotko sika semo no. Yen kreti ye de anwa ka baby yen kreti an opportunity.
But the matter minimum say whatever they have sent there has been paid.
Maybe a deep down, I'm going to
say the old beacon. So, Kona gas a mount 6 million citizens in top players. I need the baby, I'll call you. Will say I'll need 2 million citizens.
I lawyer Safuduku about Adakojachi. Where I say a Mensia project.
What is the difference between Kotoko project and Mensia project?
I say a Mensia project is solely being handled for Mensia. So, if you are behind the scenes, you know. It is possible to the free car adding members to Asante Kotoko IMC no. Omo first phase new year which was more registered teams players. More starting league in the bond. And only a movie started car say Ima Dasuberi coach Ogumoye coach Akwesi Apia technical director or Juma Fufro baby. Any Sudan Juma. And then an up these 4 will need hands. But yes, I had there now for 2 years. When the changes were not coming. So the question is, was that opportunity provided? It's our opportunity are provided saying because ENFA professionals bear 7 people now in charge of specific duties, salaries being paid like Okofa professional. All mechanics so baby full time ama Kotoko. Na bra the average salary and the market area near them mano wakasa Kotoko better so. Ya allocate side na to away from salary, the resources needed are allocated now. These are how they make investment direction. Because I know amba yaka Kotoko media, no to kuku media. In other clubs, not yanka other businesses clubs and target yedema media no any returns ever. But if you know the new media, the traditional media is paying, the new media is paying.
Wait, they say any ownership issue.
But is there you need a seed money? Oh yeah, ebia be sometimes you need about 50,000 Ghana cedis. Sometimes you need about 100,000 Ghana cedis to start.
What I know is that when you meet your directors, you need to convince them and give them direction. Because media you have to convince them. Make I said the other corner. So I say mumfa salary, mammy, the salary be mount. Mumba much expense on the amount. But which proposal did you put before them?
Concerning these things.
Concerning media now can.
Concerning
because every investor
bodies,
is interested. And is also interested in the return on the investment.
Yeah.
So somebody should convince them. Say media no anybody say I'm asking this question.
And I want to believe say the credibility of Nipe Kotoko no. If it's about other means that will generate money, I want to believe they know. And I want to believe if you're pushy. But send a no, I want to be if you are the investment because no to you. Nancy and Sumubai. On top of my mind, or more value players. They have only 2 sponsors. Now, you must send your 2 be account. Okay. what will be the terms and conditions to convince that corporate person say onya Kotoko adwuma full time? Because how on onya Kotoko adwuma full time?
Adenta.
Ebejina conditions they are what they are command. You should be
marketing manager who is not doing adwuma full time.
Na me to so onya full time.
I don't know. Oh, are you saying that for sure? And as
yes.
Assuming. Now marketing manager they only full time.
Me just so
yes Kotoko kakraka we. Oh, a marketing manager na in part time. I say a problem. You need to service clients as a marketing manager because you are in charge of brands, you are in charge of everything. Now we are market I say a woman my band moving that question.
Na club no arrangement on any pan coy and I'm making investment direction.
And
club seed money.
Talk about what you know.
Them can say what is the seed money you chart for some of these things?
And yet the knows it seed money.
No, something need to start except the performance and then I starting. I get your point. It be a collaboration. It be a partnership.
Exactly.
Good. But nipa no ba betena say yes edwuma. That person must be a full time.
So is that to suggest that Kotoko propose mom say you need to money and part time man?
And I make her say is Kotoko having that ability
to pay them?
As in terms of the mom. Make what I say. The two. See,
you know something I don't know.
Because me too. I know say there have been certain complaints from certain quarters.
Some Bokado.
No, Nyakadodo. Concerning investment. They were told to do it gradually.
So that's the strategy of the company.
But at the end say
of the owner.
You will break say you do baby. Send me came you too. You can't compare baby.
Then you hold the Okoba
compare part time. But can a papa more? The communication director for Santi Kotoko should not be a part-time job. And you say a part-time, let's have to do a part-time.
Na part-time, no, ready so mbijabe and let's scan a demo.
And I'm still 20. Imagine somebody like Safuduku's level, or the chambers, or any consultation. Open so just add in full-time hour. You have to pay him to include all those things.
Nanya Kotoko na players got $2,500.
On that tangent, on that angle, they are ready to do it. The investment direction captures that angle, but the angle where other personnel.
Okay, so the $2,500, $3,000, no, and yeah, mpenyimfo na de koye.
Na mesimi too. So
what you see, Matthew was about. Let's also get this. Me hear say anymore ya atimase. Say. So what if you call comments or owners, no directors say, and $2,500 is Kappa Ogana how?
It's about $1,500 cra. Nyemfambrasa level.
It means we are $2,500 baby.
Okay.
We them $2,000. $2,000 no. Say about 30,000 cedis.
Yeah. This was on the $1 na yet.
Okay. Them was 25,000. Them was 25,000 cedis. Now, what the map player no? Now you are not ready to pay 15,000 to people who bring you, because marketers, for instance.
Yeah.
We'll be honest, marketers you can pay them commission and give them basic. That's what some are doing.
Yeah.
They say, oh, when only now you give them commission and pay a basic amount to them.
Yeah.
And to be a 3,000 cedis every month for your rounds. But you may be about 10%. You don't need the owner or the investor to do this to you. And there are a lot, and the marketers come pay commission more than paying them at the end of the month.
Full-time amount.
Me, I want you to come and stay here. The Ejuma or the Bebano. Sobre Ejuma worth 1 million cedis. You are taking 100,000.
To Nipan Obed size it the make us say
the potential.
Yes.
No, now some about 5 months. But
Emudro near to saying.
Emudrona, if it is 100,000, you are getting 10,000, which is bigger than salaries now. I'm saying that you don't need to obey. So we catch you on the beer. Juma now boss be a say. Ubi on my year. Juma ember 20,000. Come on now. I want to say. And
that's the.
So that's what I'm saying. Say, Juma no.
That's me too.
I'll give you so yeah. The owner yes what you do on marketing, sales, mwebwa. Kofe Juma no bra. O de ba. O brem skabia emu 12% e o dia.
Obi on.
Name mboso bebre better.
But he's working in an already secured environment. The best that you want to know. Oh, say system no.
This one you know.
System no. You be a fair no oba. any obi or established no ebi a oye adwuma in a company
obi o ye established so ka chen so be man commission no agin hu di obeye
dem is to
me wo fa adwuma na ka chen say obe ma me commissioner say me jim hu dia I'll do that
me obi o ha oluku a job security the best that you are going for no they are already occupied the best are not there so why are not occupied
kote e man say obi baby obi you say o moving crofo
yeah
obi o ho a so se bra be ye Kotoko adwuma na so wo links pa odi sika bia ba ebe ma omu ohamu ditemu dunum bo some ye be ma de odi betwitwa ho a ano no ba kwa wa negotiate dey ba now go for more because obi me part time na bo some mama oba onye no ho
no to na me and so if you understand my point that you want to poach if it's about these personals here most of them are occupied omo titifie and omo market no enti na me ma lawyer safudu as an example or a lawyer o ska onya free
na say open communication director chinchira nyazo go lawyer
Matthias here but you lawyer as an example
no o ne no is a peculiar case because oya lawyer na oya na adwuma o ni chambers ni ade no his stakes are high but I'm saying that you can get equally good communication directors who are not lawyers and will be ready to take the kind of salary you want to give them.
But knowing the value in him, no, his negotiation would demand. Standard. If I say communication standard here.
Standard industrial salary and for GG. So you me juma wo ho ba bi da.
But if I say standard for marketers.
Standard for marketers. Pay them 12,000 cedis they will do it. 12,000 cedis
and their salary.
And their salary and other conditions.
And
baby man in tra. The car man
good. And that arrangement beba. In terms of building the building the department, you know, because nipa no ba.
That for the club.
And then America say is the investment direction. Capture one na. Sika ye jitum se busumi bia ye fa nkwese club no mu no. Ye dey capture sa na man na.
Because when you go there, what kwa 7 million Ghana cedis all you go to play and go. It you go cancel for ye ntie.
But players no is part of it.
Oh.
If
you want to do analysis of players or ma ba no ma connect uma don't Kotoko to players that pamomu e ke umi say omu to players be no massacre be 15 ko enu nyeka so if you do these things and go to them obeka to say who is can so is what you
so the investment direction must now come with a new policy say maybe I am to be says can I debtor no yeah they be other structures but is the investment direction pushing that
Captain join the conversation here me
so anytime teams no back Africa especially Kotoko back Africa no na eliminate them no and simply and can you discuss here you were discuss we are your journal na you ko ni asa go back to your old your friends say style na mu
enkoma ya yedi enye bredi kan ya yedi ebedi na de man fancy san man say yedi nkomo no mo benye opportunity ni aye akọ krora ne club no zutu omo fancy san yebi ama ntina akọ akoyisi ya makasa ade we ya ye kan so bia metie zutu se me pese me si dan se meje the cost of it we estimate me nya the cost of it meboa from na hyase ekopem na wiye okay nti meje a minim say me work within a range to get results ni say estimate na maye no se mitimi meeting nyina e che say me dan me sie wi me si dan ni wi a me wie o because nipa betenem a bedroom point we SOE maintenance you need to save towards maintenance so obi bie ne company you find say radio yet yes ebia Mr. Adimane experts betinase it might not be his field but with the interest to establish a radio or TV station obi radio na kre wo mu nyina including personnel na wamano for a certain period ebia adwuma no me bon ka ebia the next 1 year enu 1 year no ebi na adwuma na gina no abetumi abɔ no ho bra. Eti for 1 year no the expenses of the work every the estimate adwuma wi ano why not to say sika ba ma won you eno so beba be kan ho bi ma na dia run company no. Eti after 1 year no after who say the company na gina after the company na etimi hwe ne ho e wa bra on san kotam sika free baabi ensan fa mechim ese kwa na kodu point bi say even the investment awaye wo mu no eso onya investment ne back oteneka sa na football tie difference nim na Kotoko no the first problem so to yewo enie ede ne yaka na wa ha Kotoko nyi bi da yes supporters in Coast Stadium sa at point na supporters Coast Stadium Herbert eye Kotoko ne so the supporters in the run club no so the nya resource. But a drew point, you know. You read the decision that was taken to get Herbert out of the club. Because Oshe baby a net team nekwa. Not to say so mom di Herbert any mama anya adwuma. But me, I'm sure say baby a Herbert fa Kotoko free after the latest appear. And I what you say? Oko. Any baby odi team be do you know. Nan kesi nya abotrema ne toa so editing ni drum pempen so bi ba ye hu ya na ye yi no na ye kofa another management by omo enjoy the foundation of Herbert a do stage bi na apem ni asako fo bi foforo no I started from zero eti team na e da ho no the foundation of the every 3 years we set the foundation of the club. Now better than what's here we. What's the foundation in here? Obi be fan obeye. Ye hwan ye you know. Ni asako for before fraba. Na se nipa ne ba no so be bu foundation na. Se dey be ebu foundation ye nsidan. Because type be anyway ya trans ya discuss ya Kotoko yen running ni bida. Yes ye be say the team Mexican Herbert was yes supporters and the stadium. Sikanini the aneba back to asema me start here on radio station. If obeba na club ne coffers ni 0. No na be investment to club ni ma. Osha club na da ho. Okay, in the next 5 years. Se me se me de $7 million and a share club ni ma. Nipa no he's not for the Christmas. One thing a man for hu ye say. You to omo ye clubs edu omudin no. Omo ye club say so do jomudi no. Either they are the owners of the club. And our club now one ne kwan a efa so nya sika. Typical example here Real Madrid. Typical example here Barcelona. So who koye Real Madrid president who koye ajudin na no nya na adu sika ekosem o. Who koye Barcelona president who koye ajudin eno nya na adu sika ekosem. Who gina obrana club na bono so. Eno na wodi be pesika e de ama club no. Ye nka nkyere se wo bra na wabɔ no kota musika ba be team nim. It is a me ba na me the state of the club. We to me ye club now by 3 years. I give him them. Minti to aso biem. Ehe no the club no do ye. Ye to aso fi baby ofri no. Ana say obi no oba no so kwa start from 0. It's the beer Kotoko shall reverse. The beer shall reverse. It made me feel same to ye no one when baby I do say. What the dynamic catcher say? One of the biggest education I've been here exposure. So one kobia on tiasie. So one kobia so you will never understand.
We have about supporters also have clubs.
Oh they ba you
are better 19 makai we are.
Say Obed ko Morocco by him to look at the education from Enua say Obed de maye. And after one say the mindset has changed. Because clubs now one of Africa no. Africa no be so bobi omo na anu mbebo. Omo na anu omo bebo. Omo so nyoma na omo ye de abenya 3 points no. Zoto enyoma na omo ye e de abenya 3 points no. enye ya sister players in kwado makogu training grounds akoye training ansa na nya results o enu na Obed my fantastic analysis on how work teams to omo ye adwuma or say they have a data analyst they have a video analyst ye kan adana mo bebo Kotoko e wa Accra no aside Barca na team players ni team no there was another Barca na containing the technical team of work no musi na make am no so I could count over 20 opa Kotoko ni the my problem ne say even the supporters are not ready to change their mindset opa ma ye kan so odo opa he Kotoko o wa fi ayi ba ayi Bareto bae am to okobefa other staff back home. Look at what the supporters were doing, including even Yaya media for we're sitting on radio. So we ma go for my bedroom be no mo babe. Last time me bisa say Kumasi Asante go team. Zoto enye me nwanwa say in the last 4 seasons one have free kick Kotoko ashe to go kan nyina boma we no 10. But one technical team of Kotoko buy Ganiyu obobe 5 matches not the free kick ashe be 3 goals 100.7 one area to boge ma betimi bi ashe go any ashe that one specialist Arsenal omako for set piece specialist. Yes, so yes, set piece specialist. Say Arsenal attacking throwing. Arsenal corner kicks. Yeah, better net. No, but say I idea was here and a resource neighbor. I just say go school. Abas say BC. You train with a J. Anambwa. And you want to train. But our whole boy so to start from class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, class 5, class 6. So I could see
one Fauta.
We set piece coach
for Timbe.
You work.
Data analyst Agda Tarek. We unim ball mu. We won your ball though. We fear data analysis. Into only the NSA. Mo feed him on something na the man. No break it down. No the amamo. And so more can make your ball that bang. Na say it takes time na fa.
It never be away.
Teams know it's the supporters and the creative problem now. And because the supporters themselves are not ready to learn.
Yes,
into non per se. The ball at China 40 years ago.
Aside supporters. Aside supporters. On say supporters they also need education. Supporters they also need education. Say they tia and opaya to yes you try to contribute. So what me say. But what the do to schools here. Mo bi me Kotoko ne nkofa sankofu imra. Obeti de ya enu mo senchofu bi yi okruma. Aba na say result one day never.
Also you come back to the 3 points. Result no tea. You build structure and the structure in the long term will give you the results. And that's the results we are now about. It takes time.
Enra top official.
If you are trying to pay salaries, just say there's a big issue there. At the end, the kind of say Ghana ha. Ne calling there. Oh yeah, can start as a walk or yes say. And then said the football and sports na be na. There's a bit more of science in it. First, now you need science be our. So today coach is very changer. And you we nya dey bro. Omo ka dey so we were 2 minutes saying we come ben obo ntu bo so coach ni change na both. And just as I change now and the good result beba no. But that is how it is done with time at the beba. And Montia says a football na move to babia. It's now run like business. And it's announced about 2 years ago so me and say into aka. It just said the signs are not good. It just obi also kope sika ba on kope mai. Kane no nipa ba go na di sika yo. nti bo se bosome so ana a shake mansu sikani no enani ho say
nti ne on say ozoto mama mo example Abbas mama so Abbas mama nya botre
omo yini nyina free na support ya senda bi o Kenya yin yin bi ana omo ye football ni say na eko no Kenya no
na dey agi league nti obiara ne target in life is not the same. What the demand of Kotoko ne has and how big are the club ne ya and no tina make say yempe go for them to montana say Kotoko ye da wi say e kwa be ne be fa so be run Kotoko say sometime anase go for individual and aba be ye team na baby ejina sesi no individual no e bredo do say ne de mana team no betimi aye e bi ono no oba no ni sika na e be shem again because onye for the Christmas no yes a time na e dey man so to edu stage obetien ni sika back na club net mi ade no ho na run akọ animu nti ebia in the next 10 years Kotoko be here $15 million as investment into the club or other areas account infrastructure because you do untimi training your park we so say na Kotoko different training pitches are and more knowledge about the kind of pitcher work for the usual and come over prepare one of their pitches more training grounds our talent say they work for you to do no any new mama
1000 they be omo water so da o nya unti no water
there be say water na water me to na ye dey bi baba yara esi ya we wa bin so di nsu ogusu a bo ne ye mbo isi ejai adako jache se Kotoko ye na adwene se okobo work na work for park na mo water so to mo water adako jache de akwa kuhia waka bi to de ne besi ensuo nto so be ko na ho adane atache park nso nyina adane atache eti what I'm trying to say ni say se sika kura no bi di ba be club ni kura na mso to there should be a time frame me baby Kotoko nyina say so mo be 3 years 4 years 5 years baby be say team ni du enu eti awga say die na nsida ene o say back to on the kese enu aye ni team but yenya the management members coming out to, or even say sika no kwa dem money is not enough omo team compete eti e pesa Kotoko compete am so today na be it will need a lot of money and money no nyesi go to players nkwa o. So you don't buy quality players and put them on these pitches. Because bono, a quite fasunya resource no. And you know bebre. And the football it has moved beyond your creating wo baby. To say how squad Champions League in 2000. But if a name center, has that so training our center. Any baby a football developer do. Come back ko match with Morocco. Na players need to tire omunum ko be fa so kra ball no mbebo enti ade na eda ho no ntutu every part of the club enya change ni so no getting the right person and obi na edi discussion in sama otimi de bibi o yeti hey
paperwork first obi am fa the proposal bia open pub tro obi am fa na dwene no troba. Then they select people, like you are saying, for 5 years. Go ahead. Sika, and these are people who prove say they have track record, they can do it.
Yeah.
And idea about
and yet, ya kwese ya benti ya play
idea ba kwa Ghana supporters, especially Kotoko supporters, say develop poems to sometimes ana dema me se metiase ni say baby abo ko no ene baby wi ase ko no ye ni bibi afa ni say tu ho acha adwuma wo
na baby
ye ni bibi afa ni say tu ho acha adwuma so to si akofo bi ye say o ye supporter no de obeye Kotoko awa nyiska
atwam
obeye Kotoko se ye ntua wo ka
obi o ye adwuma onyiska bia onya ade
so so tell me say how o de akofo bi so say see na ye ntua ne ka obetin se be se fra bontia ba
pay dosu
no eti the way we think especially moto omo opportunity to speak about the club say ya ansesa your mindset eno na dey through ha no
abazi